Clique 45 are back again for another round of the Premier League. Me and Io are joined by Joshua Ekpog, a man that's been around on different channels. We have had him on AFTV, TalkSport. He's been around and about. Yeah, the Arsenal fan, of course.
Back again.
So, Josh, let's get started with Liverpool and Southampton. 3-2 win to Liverpool after a very shaky start, I would have to say. Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian dynamite, came and saved the day with a penalty. How do you feel about Liverpool, Io?
I think if I want to put my hating cap on, I'm like, oh, they're going to struggle, they're going to fall off. But if I want to put my non-biased cap on, it's a thing of, I think, international break. They looked quite leggy, they looked quite tired. Most of the Southampton players didn't go for international break because...
Who they got?
Yeah, exactly. So they had a lot of energy, but I feel Liverpool had to grind out that result. That's what you want to see from champions, or champions to be. So it was a good result for Liverpool, but I think this is a good wake-up call for them because the next few matches they have, they got to improve a lot.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I would agree with you because I do feel like when it comes to teams wanting to be champions, these are the sort of games you can have one or two of them. Yeah. You can't let it get through to you because if Liverpool play like that against Tottenham, against Arsenal, against Chelsea, against Man City, they will get shown up. Even Nottingham Forest, before the international break, they look fantastic.
Right.
But yeah, they're lucky. Not lucky, like it's just the way the fixtures are. But thankfully, it was Southampton in terms of in Liverpool's eyes. But Mohamed Salah scores again, saves Liverpool again. He seems to be doing everything currently. I don't want to say on his own, but it is on his own. It's unfortunately on his own. And I just feel like, Josh, a question to you. Where do you rank Mohamed Salah among some of the best wingers in the world right now?
I just got to say that, obviously, I think one thing I will say, my father was a very big Liverpool fan, and I got to say that Mohamed Salah is obviously one of the top players, like, all times in Liverpool. And I just saw it, like, obviously, Southampton are just a small team in the Premier League. I mean, obviously, not trying to be rude to Southampton, but obviously, they are a small team because it's like when we played them Emirates and we beat them 3-1, I expected Liverpool to win Southampton, but the fact that I never knew Southampton would be cooking and they're getting good, for real, actually, Liverpool should have won that. If not for Mohamed Salah that scored, I reckon that they should have won it for real.
Okay. And what about Salah though? Where do you rank him amongst like the best?
I say like probably like, I wouldn't say the best in Premier League, but I'll say like the best in Liverpool. I'll probably say because it was my father's team. I wouldn't say like he's the greatest player of like, all times in Premier League, but I say like top players like in Liverpool. That's what I say.
Do you think he's Liverpool's greatest ever Premier League player?
Yes, that's what I mean. Liverpool's greatest ever player.
So Salah over Gerrard?
Salah over Gerrard. I'll probably say so. Myself because this guy's been scoring banging goals, so I wouldn't say he's rubbish or dead. None. I see he's the beast in Liverpool.
Oh, interesting. I would do Salah or this, Salah or that, but it's fine. I'll just leave it at that. Salah or Gerrard, you're choosing Salah. That's very good. Yeah. Liverpool fans, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. I would like to actually know where you would like rank them. Definitely.
So another thing for Liverpool fans, you guys need to start using your chest now. Like you're top with I think they're like 8 points clear now.
Yeah, 8 points clear.
All this we're not ready. Nah, bro. You got to start believing and start saying it that we can win it. I don't know. I think we can at least try and do it. We can try and do it because look at our against Forest. We are trying to get there. We're trying to catch up with Liverpool. The culture behind being top and bottling it and you're scared what fans will say, because forget all of that. Enjoy it while you're there. Don't just be scared and be like, I don't know if we're going to be, I don't want to say too much because the rival fans, bruv, you don't know when next you're going to be top. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. So Liverpool fans, say with your chest that, we can win it. You know what I'm saying? Get with the program.
100%.
Get with the program.
That is Arne Slot's men out of the way. Let's go over to the reigning champions in Pep Guardiola and Manchester City. Losing, surprisingly, 4-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. Pep Guardiola signed it to extend his stay until 2026. And the contract signing celebrations didn't start well as they... we say surprisingly, but I feel like you got something to say about Man City and the way they act around Tottenham.
I think, they get a bit flustered around Tottenham and they don't know how to... They lack a bit of composure when they see Tottenham. Like, Tottenham's like their bad bee, their dream girl. They can't chat to Tottenham. Anytime Tottenham's around, they're like, I don't know what to say. And they get whipped. Tottenham just be...
Yeah.
And it's not like it's consistently...
Until last season.
Yeah, until when Tottenham really needed to do it for us. They're like, nah, but bro... I was watching that match and Tottenham could have called 5, 6. It was a massacre.
Yeah.
Man City didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
They were trying to press Tottenham, just hitting them on the counter like, bruv, we know you. And I must say, now, if people didn't know, it's for a fact now, Tottenham is Man City's bogey team.
Okay, yeah.
It's solidified.
I agree with that. I mean, to be honest with you, even though I'm Arsenal, but I hate Tottenham, yeah, for real. I actually wanted Tottenham to win because, let me explain this. You see City, yeah, they've been winning, like, the league since, like, 2020, and I just said, enough is enough with City winning the league. Let other teams win the league. We could have won the league last season. When I look at City that they lost, yeah, to Tottenham, I laughed at City so hard. That was when I was at the Emirates, yeah, and I was just watching the game, yeah, I was watching it live on my phone, and then when I saw that, I was like, City are finished, because I discovered, yeah, that Pep Guardiola, he was supposed to leave like next year. Wasn't he supposed to leave like 2025 next year? But this guy is staying. Like, he's going to continue to stay to like 2026. And looking on that, yeah, I say City fans are going to real turn this against Pep Guardiola. And I was like, saying to myself, with that contract Pep Guardiola signed, and what was the score yesterday for like Tottenham City? I forgot. What was it? 4-0. And then 4-0 result, yeah, to Tottenham. I say Pep Guardiola is finished for real. He's finished.
Well, after one game?
After that game, because a contract that he signed, the contract that he signed, and then according to that result, that dressing for C had to be gone. And I said, I thought I'll never say this for Tottenham. I had to say it. Tottenham did deserve that win, because if C are dropping points, yeah, and then when we beat Forest, yeah, that we rise up, if we win our next 5 games, yeah, that even like when we got like West Ham United, my team also, we got West Ham United, we win those games, even Everton, we rise up in the league. Yeah. We could catch up with Liverpool and possibly win the league. Yeah. Like I always said, like, don't matter what people say, yeah, even though we did lose our 3 games this season, like we lost to Arsenal, lost to Newcastle, we lost to Bournemouth, yeah, and even like that was like 2 games Premier League, and then we lost to Inter. For real, even though I was out, looking on that performance against Forest, I say Arteta got his tactics right. I know City and Liverpool wanted to win the title, and so is Arsenal. So I say we also keep going like this, we might win the league. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say.
Wait. This is a quick transition from the way you were before the end of the.
We need to finish with Tottenham. We'll get to that
because I've got some questions to be asking you, because that's interesting. That is very interesting.
Let's still touch on.
So do you really think Pep Guardiola is completely done? And
I think he's done. I think he's totally done, because City might drop points and we might win a few games. Also, that I say it could be possibly.
What about Liverpool though? Liverpool seem to be the front. Liverpool are the front runners.
Yeah, Liverpool are the front row, so it might be hard, but I still think my team also could definitely do it. But looking back onto Tottenham and City, yeah, I never knew Tottenham would beat City in the Premier League, because they've always done it. So. I think they did it since the Premier League, but I remember they did play them in the Carabao Cup. Like Tottenham played City in the Carabao Cup, and then when they knocked out City out of the Carabao Cup, I said to myself, if they managed to do in Carabao Cup, I guess they might do in the Premier League. Yeah. And they did though. And they did. I knew it was coming.
City have Liverpool next. You think if Liverpool beat City, you think that's the end of City's title challenge?
Okay, I say the way this is going. Okay, good question. If Liverpool beat Manchester City, because I want Liverpool to win. Liverpool's my father's team. If Liverpool beat Manchester City, Pep Guardiola is done.
It's done. You think that's it?
I think that's it for City. That they won't probably.
Because that's going to be 6
It could either be Liverpool. It could either be Liverpool or Arsenal winning the league. Because I see Arsenal rising up. We might catch up with Liverpool if City lose to Liverpool.
All right. What about you, Ayo? How do you see Manchester City's obviously 5 losing streak? And
I think we need to look at it in a way that. When City are winning, they're like, oh, they've done it before, they know how to win, but now they've lost 5 in a row. City have never been in this position before. No,
I mean, not under Pep.
Not under Pep. They've never been in this position before, and it's going to be very difficult for them to rise, because City fans are saying, oh, we'll get back. But you've never lost 5 in a row. No. Sir Alex Ferguson was in the Premier League for 26 years. He never lost 5 in a row.
No, definitely not.
Arsenal finished with 3 men, who has finished with 3 matches with 10 men. Yeah. He never lost 4-0.
Yeah.
So many things has happened to different teams and different clubs, but City have now lost 5 in a row. Last match they conceded 4. Last match before in the Champions League they conceded 4. It's never been this bad. bad.
No,
look
100%.
at the age. Look at the age of that squad.
Yeah.
They're all in their mid-30s. Early 30s, mid-30s. They're aging. Okay. I think Pep has missed it this season. I'll be surprised if they do come back to challenge. But that's what makes the Premier League interesting. Let's see what they've got.
Yeah.
He has to work for his money now.
They have to work for their money. The midfield, I think, is still looking a bit shaky without Rodri. Of course, he done the unveiling of the Ballon d'Or at this game, I believe it was, wasn't it?
Haaland won the Ballon d'Or, didn't he?
No,
it wasn't.
It was nominated.
He was nominated at the Ballon d'Or to see who would win it.
Rodri came out to celebrate. I think that was a curse on itself. He's been talking a bit too much.
And now here we go, Manchester City struggling. But what do you guys think of the comments below? Let us know. Do you reckon Manchester City are still favourites for the title? Do you think they can still challenge for the title? Let us know in the comments below. Let's round it up now. Finish it off with Arsenal. Josh, your team, Arsenal. Are you still Arteta out?
Now, that's a very good question.
Look into the camera.
Like I said it before. Yeah? I know, like I said it before. Like, to the people who know me, that the reason why I would say Arteta out was because, like I said before, like 2 Premier League games that we lost. Obviously, we lost to like Newcastle. We lost to Bournemouth. And then I remember we didn't lose to Liverpool, but we drew to Liverpool. And we did those games. I said after all those games that we didn't win, I said we're dropping points. The reason why I was Arteta, because when I look at him, he's been here for the past 4 years. Going to 2025, this is going to be his 5th year. And the thing is, I've backed him since I had to have his back since 2022. You know why? Because I thought this man would get better and better. You know, I look at Arteta in the league and I was like, is he even going to take the Premier League serious? I said no, he might not take the Premier League serious, but he might take either the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup serious. Like the way it was going, I was thinking we might win either the Carabao Cup or FA Cup.
You haven't won anything.
Because we haven't won the league, I haven't won the league for over 20 years, It's like and before I was even born.
So I've never seen
Arsenal win the Premier League. How old am I? I'm only 19 years old. The year they won the league, 2004, a year before I was born. And I've just been praying since the start of last season, Arsenal just go on the run to win the Premier League. Even though I'm not dumb to know that when Arsenal, we're not going to win every single game though, but within big games that we bridged the gap on against Liverpool last season at Emirates where we beat them. Same with City. So so why didn't we go to their ground and then beat them last season? And even the fact that last season when we did bowl it against West Ham, Fulham, and then Aston Villa, those are the 3 games that the reason why we didn't win the league. And it was all because of Arteta's tactics. Arteta got the tactics all wrong. This season, he got his tactics wrong against Bournemouth, Newcastle, Liverpool. That's why I was Arteta out. I said it on several football fan channels. People were wondering, people were saying, have I got an agenda on Arteta? I was like, what? No, I don't have an agenda on Mikel Arteta. It's just an opinion because man's been here 4 years. I was thinking we're not going to win the league because look at Liverpool. Look where they are. Top of the league with 4 points ahead of us here. We had
and in Arne Slot's first season at the club as well. Yeah,
exactly. All the points they had that was far, and even fans were saying, I was saying, with the points that they had and where we were, we're 4th, Liverpool at top. I said we're not rising, and I just said to myself, that the league was. I thought the league would be gone. I was saying that if we just to draw to Nottingham Forest, let's say yesterday, I was at the game saying we have to win. It's a must win. If we drew to Nottingham Forest, I'd be so mad. I said, Arteta's lost the dressing room. But looking on that performance against Nottingham Forest yesterday, I say Arteta got the tactics right, because think of it. Why did we lose to Bournemouth and Newcastle? Not the fact that Arteta got his tactics wrong. It was because Saka was injured. Same with Odegaard, and it was because of international break that was causing it, and that's the reason why we lost the 2 games.
International break, I think, was the reason that you guys won. That's
what many fans were saying across the internet, and that's what I agreed on. That's the thing. That's why we lost. But because Saka came back and Saka recovered, I'm just so happy where he was playing yesterday. That when I was at the game yesterday and he scored, I was just screaming my head out. I said, Saka had to come back. I was on that money roll for Saka to score. And I've been saying this from time to time. If Saka and Odegaard were not even playing, start Ethan Nwaneri. Okay, I understand that.
Yeah, that's what I want to touch on. Ethan. He's one of your guys.
One of my guys, I have to pick him up.
Do you feel Arteta made a mistake not playing him as much as he should have when Odegaard was injured?
Totally. Because like I said, 2 players that were not playing, and obviously with Ethan Nwaneri, Ethan Nwaneri is only 17. Most of those players are older than him. They're obviously starting over him, but Ethan Nwaneri is so young. Okay, I understand he's a young boy, but if I was Mikel Arteta in this life to be manager of Arsenal Football Club, I'd start him no matter what, because this guy's a graduate for Arsenal. He has made it pro in Arsenal. I've seen him score in reality, when I was Emirates. The last time I ever saw him score was in the Carabao Cup against Bolton. He scored a goal in the Carabao Cup against Preston. So when I look on that, I say, well, if he managed to score in Carabao Cup, Arteta start him in Premier League games, we can always be on that road to to try and progress rising up. And when I predict 3-0 on that money roll, my prediction was right. He came on, what happened? Scored. And I predicted Ethan Ranieri would score. I said it to one fan who was sitting next to me, say Ethan Ranieri might score. And I knew it all along because that guy is just quick. When I see him move with the ball, no one could even stop him, you know?
Yeah.
So, and let me be honest with you, with that performance yesterday, I'm not going to say Arsenal are going to win the league though, because we got big games coming. We've got Arsenal at home against United. We've got to go to we've got to go to Liverpool, you know. Yeah. We've got to, before that we have to go to Old Trafford, you know. We've got big games coming out, even next year as well. So I'm not going to say win the league, but I say keep this pace going till any of 2024. And then when we get to April, then I will say we'll win the league. But this is a good performance. We have to get this performance going now.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, when I look at that starting 11, I don't know why Thomas Partey was on the bench, in terms of before international break, he was
Thomas Partey's changed, you know.
He's a fantastic player, but I was surprised he was on the bench, but he came on and he scored. So well done to him. Fantastic player.
Big up Thomas Partey, big up Ethan Ranieri as well.
Yeah, Ethan Ranieri, Bukayo Saka scored as well. I just want to see a Arsenal midfield that is solid and not changing. I would love to see Marino, Partey, Odegaard in the same three because we haven't seen it yet. We just haven't seen it.
You don't want to see Rice in there?
Well, actually, that's a good point. Maybe it would be instead of Marino, I'd probably be Declan Rice. So squad depth. I forgot about Rice. Apologies. You got loads of opportunities in that Arsenal
Rice is still good. His shots are powerful.
Rice is very good. Ben White's
jollof.
Ghanaian. But 100%. I like that front three as well with Saka and Trossard on the left. How do you feel about Martinelli though? Do you reckon his time is coming to an end?
Man. I think obviously I backed him last season, but in the previous games that we did lose to, and then even that, especially the Champions League one that we lost, and it was just because, against Chelsea, I remember before I was at Arsenal for Northern Forest, I remember at Stamford Bridge, Martinelli was running the ball and then he gets into the box and then he just can't cross the ball in time. He cannot even finish his dinner. He did that against Liverpool, this season. He did it last season against Liverpool when we played him in the FA Cup. Fans were blaming on him last season against Liverpool in the FA Cup. That the reason why we got out against Liverpool in the FA Cup. Now, why am I bringing that in last season? Because fans were turning it against Martinelli. And I've backed Martinelli since last season. There were some games that he was terrible against Liverpool in the FA Cup round that were out, against Aston Villa that we bowled. You know, the guy just couldn't run up and cross the ball to the person that was in the box. He did that, even a few weeks ago when we played Liverpool, Hammers was in the box. Martinelli runs up, can't cross the ball. That's why I was saying that. I was even saying on a fan chat, I say Martinelli's finished. He keeps doing that. He'd be finished. And to be honest with you, I was saying Arteta just don't even start Martinelli because he hasn't made it enough progress. He hasn't played properly the way he should be playing. I mean, usually he was good. He was always scoring bang goals last season, but he hasn't done a lot this season. And I just think that he shouldn't even start someone else over him. And I don't even know, but I think looking on the other Trossard, I think the other Trossard's got better than before. So
not having that.
No, you don't think so, Trossard?
I think Trossard has dipped in form massively. Yeah. I think when he was given the responsibility of replacing Odegaard in the team, he shied away from it. He made quite a few mistakes. We saw that. If
he gave I think who was it? He gave I think a defender Gabriel a red card. That was when I really hated him a lot, and I said I disliked him.
Saliba when he gave
it was Saliba.
Yeah.
I had to really blame him down on Trossard a lot, but the way he played against Nottingham Forest, I said he played all right, but I say he can be better. I'm not gonna say he's the best though. I'm not saying he's the best. I say start him over my head, but I say he will get better within the upcoming games.
He's getting $30 million from him from a Saudi club in December.
You'd let him go?
Yeah, I'll let him go.
Okay, so who would, as you both are Arsenal fans, I want to ask you now then, who would your ideal winger be? Your dream winger signing, whether it be in the summer or in the winter? Who would you like to see come in?
Nah, we need a striker. If you say winger, I want a striker.
Okay,
I want a striker.
Jesus and Havertz aren't enough.
Jesus.
Havertz. I don't know what to say for Havertz, but how would I see? Havertz was going better and better last season. I like Havertz, but he was terrible against Chelsea though. He was good in the first half, but along with him and Raheem Sterling against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and I was at Stamford Bridge watching that game live. I was so embarrassed when he couldn't even run up and score. Okay. And I would say that no wonder that's why when against Forest yesterday, Arteta didn't even start Havertz, which was good though, because after that game, he had a shock against Chelsea, his old team. Yeah. He wouldn't want to go. He wouldn't want to do it against Forest. Fans would have turned against him like they did against him at Chelsea.
Okay.
But the reason why we lost a few games, I mean, Saka is good on the right, but if we want to win the league like this season, like we as Arsenal fans, we have been crying out for league trophy. We want to win the league this season. Get a striker. You know,
striker?
Okay, like
who do you want?
Like a striker, like
give me a name.
Yeah, we want a name.
Because you can't be saying get a striker.
We need
give
names.
me a name or tell me, oh, that's not my job. Let them look for a striker.
Okay, I say let them look for a striker. So I think
you don't have any names.
I'm gonna mention a name now. I want Ivan Toney. And let me,
wait, he's in Saudi Arabia. He's not coming back.
No, I know why I say Ivan Toney, because the thing is, he's very good in Brentford. He came out in the transfers last season.
Yeah, but he's gone now. He's gone to Saudi Arabia.
So
he's not
you
coming
feel it was
back.
a mistake that he went to Saudi? He should have just come to us.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Okay, apart from Ivan Toney, give me another
Like
name.
who can come? Like who's available to go?
I know I can't say Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen cannot come back now.
I mean, he could do in the summer.
He's on loan. He's on loan.
Yeah, it's on loan.
No, but he did go to another team though. And I was thinking he might not even come back. You know, that's what I was thinking.
You think they're going to sign him permanently? No,
I know. But then he went to a different team. So I doubt if he'll come back. I wanted him to come out because he was in the transfers in the summer though. We could have got him in the summer. But
give me one more name.
Before I get to it, why couldn't Arteta and the Kroenke get a striker in the summer? They signed Raheem Sterling when he's not fit enough. Ricardo Calafiori is a good thing they signed him though, because he's all right though. He's been playing good in the previous games. I've got no problem with him. No problem with him at all.
Yeah.
You know, Mika Moreno, for a guy like him, he's not doing much. You know, I'd say I regret Arteta signing Raheem Sterling and Mika Moreno. Okay, I predict Victor Osimhen to come because, you know, he's Nigerian, not just that, but he's a beast. Like, he used to play for Napoli though.
Yeah.
I don't know any other striker, but I would predict Victor Osimhen.
That's good. Okay. Asking a question away, not too far away from Arsenal, but something about you and AFTV. Yeah, so basically I just wanted to ask you about... We saw you argue with Ty. I just wanted to know what that was about.
Oh my God.
Just wanted to know what that was about.
Okay, no, I'll explain.
Lovely, thank you.
Okay, I think Ty is a lovely guy. Of course, he's a friend of mine from AFTV. Yeah. And the thing is, okay, of course, people think I look like Ty, of course, because they say I like Ty's son. That's what people, I looked at the comments, yeah. I don't really care what people say because you see,
ball knowledge as well.
Exactly, because of my ball knowledge. Listen, like Ayo said, when we as fans get hypes are saying, like, let's say we rise and say, oh yeah, we're gonna win the league and that. If haters in the comments say we as fans are deluded, some fans may think I'm deluded and all that when I say these things, but listen, I don't listen to what people say. All I care about is myself and this team that I love so much. I don't care what people say. No matter what people say about me, whether they say I'm deluded, I'm negative, this and that, I don't really care. I don't care what people say. All I care about is myself supporting this club that I've been supporting for more than 15 years now. This is my 20th year supporting this football team. Let me tell you, yeah?
But what happened between you and Ty? What happened between you and Ty?
Me and Ty, now, like, I was saying this, off camera, this was at Stamford Bridge. When we drew 1-1, against Chelsea, all because of our selection, with like the way he couldn't even start Ethan Wanyeri, and then Havertz had a shocker, like I said. I said Arteta still got his tactics wrong. And I was saying Arteta out. Ty didn't like it because you know the things with Ty, I've watched Ty over the years on AFTV. Before I arrived, Ty has been supporting managers, and that is who he is. That's why he backed Mikel Arteta, and on his fan cam, if you was to like replay that when on the fan cam with Ty, and I was off camera, he was talking about, like, you know, for me, the people that know me have been figured out that I'm the Arteta out guy, and that's who Ty has seen in me. Ty said that I'm the Arteta out guy. So I was like, game on, that Robbie should get me on. So when I jumped on the fan cam and Ty wanted to know why I was Arteta, I explained to him in front of Cecil, and the thing is, I said the reason why Arteta out, because the man's been here 4 years, no Premier League trophy. He won us the FA Cup against Chelsea, 2 FA Community Shields, against Liverpool and C. And the thing is, that's what I said to him. And I said to him, I don't think Arteta believes himself that he could do it. I backed him, since last season because I thought he'd win us the league. We're so close to winning the league. Even the Champions League, you know, we bought against Villa, Bayern Munich. We could have won the Champions League if only, like, you know, why am I bringing that Champions League? 2-2 an aggregate. Only one goal take us to the semi-final. Through either Real Madrid or BFB, we've got. I know Arsenal players were really confident to get to the final, and I was praying to get to the final so that I could go to see it, watch live at Wembley, you know, because that's where the Champions League final was, you know. That's why I was begging Arsenal so I could go Wembley and see it. But obviously, there's still this season, you know, we still got the Champions League, and you know to go. But the reason why I was out, Ty was saying no, I shouldn't diss Mikel. But this ain't me dissing Mikel. Do you know why I want Arteta? Because I didn't think he'll take the league serious, but he might take cup competition serious. He might take either the Carabao Cup serious or the FA Cup serious. That's why I say to myself, if we win just one trophy and we just bowl the Premier League and Champions League, which is even bigger than cup competitions like the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, I'd still want him out. You know why? Because
so you're Arteta out. Just
I'm not Arteta. I'll still be Arteta. I'll still be Arteta if we lose our next five games in the Premier League.
Let's get this right. So if Arteta just wins the Carabao Cup,
you'd be happy with that.
You won't be happy.
I don't know. You won't be happy.
You won't be happy
if he wins just one trophy, like let's say if he wins the double, I say fine, you deserve to stay.
What if he wins just the Premier League?
If he wins just the Premier League is bigger than the cup competition.
So
I'll be very impressed.
A Champions League stay, but if he just wins a Carabao or FA Cup, you want him gone.
Okay, like I said, Carabao Cup and FA Cup this year, we win both, which makes a double. I'll be so happy. I say, okay, that way.
But what if he won one of them?
So what if he just won both of them?
That's what
winning both of them is crazy.
That's what I'm about to say. If he imagines he just won one trophy, like just Carabao Cup, and no FA Cup, no Premier League and Champions League.
You want him out?
Definitely. And let me explain this why. If you guys hear me out, let me explain.
I heard that.
Let me explain.
And because Arsenal fan as a season team with the Premier League, two domestic cups isn't enough for you.
Arsenal fans understand that. We as fans know that we've been in these situations. I've grown up in life to have a lot of experience. And the thing is, league is more important to us fans. We win the Carabao Cup. Okay, we win the Carabao Cup because the way it's going, we might win the Carabao Cup. I know I've never seen them win it, and I could see it happen this season. The way it's going, we got Crystal Palace in the next Carabao Cup round. Arsenal have to win that easy. We're better than Crystal Palace. We'll win that easy. Yeah. If Arsenal win it this season, I'll say congratulations. Arsenal go on the run to win the Premier League. Yeah, try a Champions League as well.
Okay.
No other trophies, just Carabao Cup. I want him out because I want bigger trophies than that. I want the Premier League and Champions League. I've witnessed.
He said if we just win the Carabao Cup, he doesn't want
the Carabao Cup is something small. Carabao Cup is something small. I want bigger trophies than that.
You haven't even touched. He doesn't want it. You haven't touched the Carabao Cup.
I know I've not touched the Carabao Cup.
I know you man haven't touched anything since that every squad of an FA Cup.
He's not happy with the
in the COVID season.
Yeah, because the Premier League is more important to us fans. You guys get what I'm saying. Premier League is more important to us fans.
You want to aim high.
I want a higher standard. Look at Liverpool. Look at Liverpool in the past. Liverpool have won the Premier League. They won the Premier League in 2020. Look at them. Yeah, they've won Premier League. C have won Premier League. Since 2021, they've won Premier League. Last season, they won the Premier League. They won the FA Cup. I think C won the double. 2 seasons ago, they won the treble. They won the Premier League.
Yeah, but you guys haven't won a thing to be dreaming of doubles and trebles, though.
Yeah, I've been praying for that because when we last season, I was praying for that last season though.
Pray for a single trophy first.
Listen, last season, when we got Carabao Cup, FA Cup, we had the League and Champions League left. I was praying, saying, win the double, no one would ever be able to try to us again.
Why do you want to start off slow with something light and then go into the big meals?
That's what I've just said now. But I'm talking about last season though. When we had the Premier League Champions League, we could have won something bigger than what Arteta won us. And I was giving the man a lot of credit.
If we win the Carabao Cup alone, you want Arteta out.
That's mental.
Yes, because that's not good enough. That's not good enough. That's what I mean. If we don't win the league, if we don't win the league, do you guys get my point?
I understand your point.
I get that, but it's better than nothing because we've not won anything at all. You haven't eaten yet. If someone gives you some cookies, you will take the cookies first and be like, okay, I'll get a bigger meal.
What I'm saying is
you want to go starving.
What I'm saying is that one thing we as fans are hungry for. We're hungry for bigger trophies.
But you haven't won anything. You need to win something.
I know. Okay, if we win the Carabao Cup, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Carabao Cup is rubbish and that. I'll be proud. I'll be proud if we win the Carabao Cup.
You know what you want, but you still want
to say you want him out still.
If only we don't win any other trophies, just Carabao Cup. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Do you guys get my point now?
Yeah, I get it.
We win the Carabao Cup, fine. Win the Premier League, I'll say, Arteta, you deserve another year because this man has signed a long-term contract to stay in 2027. I think in the preseason, he signed a contract saying he will leave next year, 2025, just like Pep Guardiola, but he's signed a long-term contract to stay for the next 3 years, which 2027 he will leave. And within this, for the next 3 years, he stays. Let's see if he can take the Premier League serious because we've won Nottingham Forest. Let's see our next fight against the Premier League. We do well. I say we could possibly win the Premier League.
Fair enough. I think we should wrap up the podcast there then. It's just full time, literally as we speak. Man United won, Ipswich won. It finished. It seems new manager, same old stuff.
They sack Eric Ten Hag. They sack Eric Ten Hag. United be worse than us. They'd be worse than us.
Shall we talk about United for a bit? Let's talk about it.
They'd be worse than us. I don't know why United fans want to banter us and say we're rubbish and that. Just just because they've won like bigger choice than us. But listen, they've lost a lot of Premier League games than us last season and 2 seasons ago. How could they say we're rubbish even when we always beat them and batter them everywhere we go against United? So Erik ten Hag, yeah. Of course, obviously, he was a good manager though who won United the FA Cup, but obviously I know why they sacked him, because United fans, he wanted the Europa League. They wanted to win the Europa League, but when he didn't take Europa League and Premier League serious, that he's been there so long that they sacked him. That's that, and no wonder. And I don't blame the board for United sacking Erik ten Hag.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
What are your predictions for United this season?
Under Amorim.
With their new manager.
With the new manager. Yeah.
Sign off.
They've got a very good manager. I think United might be on a roll, for this season. That's what.
So currently they are in 13th place, I believe.
Where do you think they're going to
12th or
finish,
13th.
Josh? Give us some predictions.
With the manager that they've got,
Yeah.
Like, how far could they go with him? Could they win the Premier League in the future? Could they win?
They could win the Premier League in the future, but I say if it's for this season, the way they've got this good manager who could be better than Erik ten Hag, they could finish 4th. Tottenham, yeah. Look, Tottenham. I have to bring back Tottenham. Tottenham will lose their next. They just don't lose their next few games. I might finish 5th. United could go above them. That's why I predict that. I think I might see that coming.
Okay, decent, perfect. We're gonna sign it off there, then, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to Josh for coming onto the channel. We appreciate that for your podcast. Thank you to Io as well. We will see you in the next one.
Peace out.